Welcome back to another episode of 7 Days to Die Basic Tutorial with Bobo the Fat. It's day 7, morning, approaching afternoon of day 7, and I've moved myself over to this brick building here. You can, hey, Venison. I've moved over here to this, like 3-story brick building, and I'm on top of, on the roof, and I've made this little dealio so I can jump up here and scooch out here and see anyone that might be trying to attack the front area here, and walk all the way around the perimeter and take care of any bad guys that might decide they want to come up and start beating on things here. Um, in my one experience with any kind of seventh day horde, it came what I could only figure was the horde came by around noon of the seventh day, and it passed by the place where I live, and I'll tell that story here in a minute. And then I thought it was gone, and later came back to eat my face early on the morning of the 8th, actually, after the 7th day was over, the night of the 7th day into the morning of the 8th, right before dawn broke. The horde came running back to the place where I was staying. So what had happened, and the reason why I'm over here at this brick building and my house is over there, you can't see it because the map's not quite drawn in, but it's over there on the other side of town. Um, if if the heat signature deal works the way that I think it does, I'm gonna have more of a heat signature. I will have created more of a heat signature over there by my house than I have here, hopefully. I did shore up some of the windows and block up some of the entrances, so there's really no way in here other for them to break through some of the repairs that I've done down there. Now, it's all only wood, so if there's more than a couple of them, they can break through lickety split, and we'll take them anytime at all. But what I noticed in my very first playthrough of the game was that I was living in one of those blue houses I like so much. You know, not that one. There's one down there, and I was doing all my stuff in there, but I was trying to keep it at a minimum. And then I got to the point just before day 7 where I had the ability to start making the rebar frames and some concrete, and so I had a 3 deep hole, 3 deep and like 11 by 11, maybe 12 by maybe 13 by 13 hole dug, but not right at the house where I was living. I dug it like half a block or a block down the street where I could see it from the house that I was living in, but it wasn't right where I was, and so I had spent most of day 6 and day 7 either digging that hole out or at another part of that town in the library, breaking shelves trying to get scrap iron. By the way, if you break down a shelf and you see one of those metal shelving units, if you break it down, you can get scrap iron out of it. Sometimes you get two, and maybe occasionally I even got 3 scrap iron out of it. You always get at least 1 scrap iron. And I was trying to do that so I could make more rebar frame, and this was before I really knew what an iron deposit looked like and how to find it in the world. And as it turns out, I eventually figured that out by looking around the cave that was close to my house a little bit more and going deeper into it and finding this big cavern that had lots of different colored kind of ores in it. And I found the iron ore, which, by the way, sounds like metal when you're walking on it, which makes it handy, and it's this almost shiny jet black color when you find it. The coal's also black, but it has like some white speckles in it, and the iron has like a shine to it almost when you find it. And it's very dark. And I was trying to get iron and coal, and as I came to find out, gravel, which is almost looks like speckles of gold and brownish, like brownish gold dirt, and you dig that and you get gravel. Excuse me. At any rate, I found I've been messing around in the hole, digging a hole for the bunker, and messing around over at the library, trying to get metal there. And that's the place where I was creating, I believe, if I understand it right, I was creating kind of hot spots. And so, in the middle of day 7 or so, I was in my hole, digging it out. Actually, I think I had added um, some I definitely had added some concrete blocks to it. And I think I was adding some more rebar to do some more concrete when, before I knew it, I had 3 dogs in my face eating my face. And I was like, wow, where did those 3 dogs come from? And then I spawned back at my house, like I said, which is just like it was half a block or block down the street from where I was building the bunker. And I just went and looked out the front window, and I saw those 3 dogs milling around by my construction site for the bunker. And then I saw over the hills 1, and then 2, and then 3, and then 8 zombies just slowly sauntering their way over the hills in the distance, and all making a beeline for right where the dogs had just killed me. And the dogs hung around there for a while, and more zombies came, like this just whole swarm of zombies came through there, and they all walked right over my bunker area. Some of them got caught in it for a little while, but eventually got out of it, and kept moving down the street past the house where I was living and towards the... There's a dog. Like I said, like predicted. Whoa, I thought for sure I was going to go down there. So this is what I was talking about, exactly what I was just saying. Like I said, they all walked past my place before. They're not doing that this time. They're walking right towards me. So I'm going to try and take out as many of these as I can before they get here. And not have to fight them at the base of the building. I really should. I want to get headshots, but I don't want to waste bolts as much as I can, and missing them completely is a little detrimental. Yeah, that big guy is going to take a couple. Let's see about you. So you want to try and get them as they get here if you can. Kind of reduce numbers. I hear them swiping away somewhere. I don't know where that is. That might be the dog over on the side of the house. So, this is, like I said, exactly what I was just talking about. I completely missed that. 2 more dogs. Looks like they come just like right wherever you're standing. Oh man. I'm just like not hitting anything at this point. Wow, that was right there. Let's get over here a little bit. One more. They're gonna get through here in no time. Wow, it's intense. They're gonna get into this place, no doubt. Try and thin them out as much as I can before that happens. Actually try and hit things that are alive, and I don't like how this is snapping right here. That's really kind of a pain in the ass. Stop glitching, game. Fall out. That's a lot of gore down there. So this all happened midday on day 7, as you see. So this is the horde. This is the day 7 horde. Fortunately, I'm gonna have to deal with it at night. Oh, come on. I'm just gonna take care of these. Wow, that's a little bit easier. Wow. Oh, come on, that should hit the dog. I hit the dog. Wow, that horde pile, that gore pile is for real. Oh, they just keep coming. Holy crap. Come on. Man, I'm probably almost out of bolts. They work on each other's gore sometimes, which is interesting and helpful in a way. Oh, one's trying to go under it, looks like almost. Wow, I'm getting 2 levels while just being here. All my bolts. Oh, they're coming in. That one's going under the building. Can I get his head? No chance. And, I don't think this even, I have the settings back a little bit, so I don't believe this was a full horde. It can get much worse than this, actually. I hear things still, but... Huh. Was that it? Let's take a look-see over here. I hear that dog, but I don't see it. Around. Oh, there's one out there. It's kind of stuck there, it looks like, almost. This was probably a much better choice to try and do weather this out in that wooden house I was in, though. That's almost certainly the case. I hear you, doggy. I would love to shoot you. It would be my distinct pleasure to shoot you in the face. But I don't see you. Are you stuck under the house? There's one of those hornet wasps, zombie bee things. Right. Well, it's there, just off of the edge of the horizon. Yeah, I don't know where that dog... The dog might be just glitching out somewhere, too. As you saw, some of the dogs were just kind of spinning in place and kind of glitching out. A bee is just over the house over there, and it looks stationary. I think it's too far away for it to be getting drawn in correctly. There's, I think, two of them. One there, at just the top of my screen, and one kind of mid-right, upper mid-right of the screen over that square building, that rectangular building, right? There's one there, and there's one, like, up there. And you can only see them when they move your camera angle just right to where they're almost going off the screen, but they're, like, stationary there. Okay, so we survived that. Like I was saying in the other, in my first experience with 7-Day Horde, they walked right past the place where I was. Well, they walked directly to the place where I guess maybe one of the tricks is dying somewhere, having the horde kill you somewhere that's not close to your home, and then spawn in your home and watch them walk by. That may be a viable tactic to dealing with the horde too. But as you saw, shooting almost 200 bolts at their faces is a tactic as well. And oh wow, I was not watching my crossbow health at all. That could have been bad. Not too bad. It's not like I can't make another crossbow at this point. So you repair a crossbow with sticks. And I don't know why I put it that way, but obviously, as you can see, it doesn't matter which direction you put it. Uh-oh. I hear him out there walking around now. Oh, why did I hit crap again? That dog was just stuck somewhere. There may be a hole down there in the side of the building. I'm actually gonna be a chicken though and just kind of hang out here. I guess I could go down, but I have to break through walls and stuff that I created. There's like no easy way in or out of this building, so I just sealed it all up basically. Um, oh, I should eat a little late afternoon breakfast. Nom noms. Got to pay attention to this thing, but now my wellness is made it to day 7 with a wellness of 106. Oh, that gore down there is just spontaneously exploding. Alright, that's good. Gotta fully get sensed by what? Those things. Maybe something, maybe they did make it into the building and there's 1 or 2 in there. Nothing I couldn't really just deal with. We'll go take a look. What the heck? Oh, they're not here. Well, it sounds like they are in the building now. Oh, they're behind the building. I will... Or against this wall here. Should be out here, right? Oh, they are down there under the building, kind of. Let's see if I can get an angle on this sucker without falling off the building. That's as far as I dare go. Well, let's do this. Let's try and do this trick. Oh, mama. I guess I could have gone out a little further. Let's see. Make it in. I don't like that when it snaps back, snaps like that. They gotta fix that. That has got to be fixed. You dead? Or are you? I think you're dead. I think you're dead and just standing up in there. It keeps giving me a sneak damage bonus. That thing's dead. The game, that's a gitchy game. Glitchy game. There we go. English is hard. Alright, keep getting a sneak damage bonus for a thing that's not alive. Or at least it shouldn't be. Okay, and that snapback, that's annoying. I can't tell you how annoying that is. Yeah, it's gone. It's not there. Okay, so we survived that. Whee! I guess I could go start cleaning up some gore, actually. Oop. I left my shovel back at the... Ooh. Not putting a box there was not smart. I don't really want to move back back into my house or anything like that just yet. See, I boxed everything up here. I reinforced all of this stuff here. And the horde, that should have been the horde. I shouldn't have a whole heck of a lot to worry about. Yeah, he was down there whacking on the road, digging holes and trying to get under. Oh, the glory gore. So, now you've seen what the seventh day horde is all about. Like I was mentioned, I've played my original playthrough of this, which is just, you know, me alone, I wasn't recording it or anything. I made it to 21 days, and the horde on day 14 was kind of non-existent. I mean, maybe there was one of a few. There's still some thingies over there. I like living in a place that's not completely flat, so I have some background to shoot at. It's hard with the sky as the background because your little eye reticle blends in. Hey, Buzzy BB thing. BB. Alright, just pull some oil, some more wood frames. I really want to consider relocating to one of those other towns, but I would hate to have to then move all this stuff. Rebuild a forge. I'd have to take. Oh, I wish there were backpacks in this game. And then, oh, there's the wood planks just sitting there, asking to be used. Or I'd have to make multiple trips. I don't know. I just don't know. Grab the shovel. I have to have the shovel on me. And, grill on me. I hate to take the mold out and lose that. Those could be left. I'd need one of the hose. So 300. And one of the hose. I'm going to take these bottles of water. Take at least one thing of the clay. I could convert the leather. Take this. Do the leather strips. Sacrifice those. I want the hard metal door. Green alcohol. I could fill those empty bottles and boil the water. Come back for most of the rest of the stuff or get it along the way as I had to. I would hate to leave those 27 rebar frames. You know what? I'm going to take those 27 rebar frames and I'm going to get out of here. I don't want to die in here. side of town here. I got most of the stuff I really care about on me right now, I think. And I know where that stuff is if I need to come back to it. I'm going to get over here to this building. I'm going to spend the night in this building. And then I'm going to relocate to one of those towns in the north. I think that's my best bet, because I need to be near a cave system so I can start building a bunker, because that's really the next step here, is bunker building. Here's how this nail gun works. It's just like a repair tool, but way faster. So I'm going to go ahead and nail that up, and we'll just break through it in the morning. I should have taken a bed, but one, there's possibly one up here. Two, I don't mind that it's still there if I respawn there. Let's see. Cans I can get. Jam. I ate all my bacon and eggs. I better take that just in case. In fact, I better just eat that right now. Doesn't help much, but it's better than nothing. And I just gotta kind of get through this night. Take that. Yeah, I took that already. Is a bed. I'll find a bed in the town I go to. Gonna need to make more bolts. Definitely gonna need to make more bolts. In fact, I'll free up some inventory space right now by doing this. Now, well, I mean, I need to basically just keep this inventory space free, though, because I'll need to pick up rocks and feathers along the way. We'll let those craft while I get, let me just check that. Oh, painkillers. I never found any antibiotics for moldy bread, did I? What's the gun repair kit though? Well, I can get the murky water wherever. That's not the hardest thing in the world to come by. I'll probably, once it gets nighttime, just hang out in that room below me, just so the bees don't decide they want to come by and... Oh, hey, Piggy. But on that note, I think this is long enough of an episode, and I thank you for watching. On the next episode, it will be morning of day 8, and we'll journey to a new town. I believe one of those towns up north, like up here-ish. Like this town, which was close to a green area here, had a nice store in it where we found all the good tools that I want to also keep searching. So we'll clear that out and possibly make that our home. We may veer off this way to get up there so we can open up some of this map too. So we'll probably take this road, the road that's back there, out of town. Let's see this road. I probably won't draw in even if I'm on this edge here, but there's a road out of town that way, as you see. I'm pointing in that direction, so we'll take that road out, unless it veers in some wild direction, but I'm guessing it hits a junction right about here, and there may even be a town here too. And then it looks like almost certainly there would be a town right here, like this, or something in this area here. And we'll maybe just make a lap around that and see what it looks like. And if it doesn't also have any stores, we'll go up there. If it does, we might clear out this town that's in the green area and just make runs up here, because that's not too far away. So, enough talking. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy the series and are learning something, or at least learning what not to do. And I will see you next time. Bye bye.